Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. So, OSR Christmas going strong. Huge giveaway today, Sunday, December 12th. So, go to tenkarstavern.com, check out OSR Christmas, comment. Trust me, you'll be happy. So, I was hoping to do something regarding argument today. I had this whole thing prepped. And then, somebody was complaining that Tenkar lies again because there's a new press release and you haven't covered the press release from TSR. So I'm covering the press release and more from TSR3. So yes, apparently they plan on uh, refiling in the proper venue. So press release 12/11/2021 withdrawal of Suet. Now, I don't know if you can see what that top one says. I'll see if I can. That's about as big as it gets. You see? Withdrawal of Suet. So apparently, um, Justin was feeding the birds in his backyard, and I guess the suet, which has a lot of uh, fat in it, I guess he withdrew it. I'm going to change it. Or oh no, I guess Justin just made another typo. So I guess he had to correct it, right? So he corrected it. Okay, here's the correction. All right, I'm willing to go with corrections. That's fine. TSR plans on refiling. That's an extra space there between whatever. The decla. So now he added an extra C where he didn't need it because I guess it didn't look right to him. The declaratory judgment of ownership in Washington State. State should have been capitalized. I'm not trying to red pen you, Justin, but I'm going to make an observation at the end of this. And also carrying on its actions to have Wizards of the Coast remove of change. Wizards of the Coast remove of change its legacy disclaimer. I'm assuming that Justin meant or. All right. So, whatever rumors you have been reading, disregard. There should be a space, but again, I mean, not one media source, I'm guessing that's me, reporting on this dismissal, except Clownfish TV, asked TSR for clarification why the DJOO was withdrawn. Justin Lanasa, CEO TSR. I observed. I said it's quite likely that this is going to be withdrawn. It's being withdrawn to file in the right venue. So why would you file in the wrong venue? Well, you would file in the wrong venue in this case because it's where your lawyer is, and your lawyers are lazy fucks. Now, people are going, well, how can you call a lawyer a lazy fuck? Well, this is the same law firm that only in August of 2021 realized that, wow, we never actually filed a trademark application for the letters TSR. Oh, we went in and we snagged all the graphical trademarks that were related to TSR, but we forgot to actually grab the 3 letters of the alphabet that spell out TSR. No, we forgot that. Oh, so shit, we got to do that now. I think it was August 18th. So, yes, they filed in North Carolina because they're located in North Carolina. They knew where the proper venue was, but they were hoping that maybe we'll get lucky and maybe we won't have to travel at all in this case because maybe the courts won't realize that Wizards of the Coast is located in what, Renton, Washington? Yeah, courts are stupid, right? So no, the courts aren't stupid. So there we go with that. So now there's another update from earlier today, and I think, I really think this is where Justin has hit the level of Ken Whitman. Now, Ken was the ultimate con man, all right, and he's still trying to make a comeback, but similar attitudes, right? Justin types without ever doing a spell check. And even when he corrects something, it's never really corrected properly. What else? Likes to threaten lawsuits, threatened me with libel and slander last year. he's actually suing Wizards of the Coast, which is interesting, but he's doing it to raise money. He's not really doing it per se because there's a real offense here. He's doing it because it's a fundraising gimmick, which means he's actually outdoing Ken Whitman. So, go bless. And Ken claimed that he was diagnosed with CTS. At the time, the only way to diagnose that was to actually have you out on the coroner's bed and have them dissect you and open up your cranium to see what happened to your brain. So I guess it was a self-diagnosis in the case of Ken. I don't know what Justin's excuse is. I don't. I'm not even going to guess. Well, maybe I will. I just think it's arrogance is the large part of it. I could be wrong. This part, up to now, is all opinion, inference, spitballing. So, I will let Justin Lanasa speak for himself. This was an 8:46 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which means 11:46 p.m. 11:46 a.m. Eastern Time. It was deleted and redone an hour later. Now, why would you redo this big announcement? Because you got to redo this big announcement. Update to 11/12/21. Okay. The evil DM also asked TSR for clarification. Oh, no, wait. It's not clarification. Well, first off, the sentence structure. TSR asked, right? Evil DM also asked TSR, or the evil DM asked, whatever, the sentence sucks. But here, clarifaction, not clarification, clarifaction. I don't know, I can't get no clarifaction from you, Justin. Clarifaction to this Indiegogo. So we have to replete. So again, I'm not saying that somebody was intox when they wrote this, but I'm not saying somebody wasn't intox when they wrote this. The DHSM, now that, for those who don't know, is the Dungeon Hobby Shop Museum, is selling items on this Indiegogo, whereby all profits will go to the legal battles of TSR. Okay. Wow, I didn't have to stumble over that one. When over, that means when TSR says the battle is over, all leftover funds go back to the DHSM to build a beautiful memorial to the original creators on the ground of the Dungeon Hobby Shop Museum. Now, I don't believe that Justin is German, because this is one hell of a German run-on sentence. So, when over, that means that when over, and I guess it should be like parentheses, that means when TSR says the battle is over, close parentheses, all leftover funds go back to the Dungeon Hobby Shop Museum to build a beautiful memorial to the original creators on the grounds of the Dungeon Hobby Shop Museum. Now, man, Lake Geneva is going to have a lot of memorials. We already had the plaque that the kids put out there, right? And now for years, we've had the Gygax Memorial Fund, which is no longer in the hands of Gail Gygax. Now it's in the hands of Paul Stromberg. He's the president. So when they were raising money initially, when this Indiegogo was raising money, they were saying leftover monies will go to the Gygax Memorial Fund. And then Paul came out and made a public statement that we don't want their monies. No, thank you. We don't like their tactics. We don't really want to be associated with them. Fair enough. I mean, you want to associate with people that you want to associate with, and they've drawn certain lines. That's okay. So, but now we get to the shouting part, and I'm not going to shout it, but it's bold. It's in bigger font, I think. Please don't listen to the haters. I guess that would be me. I don't like Justin. I don't hate him. I certainly don't like him. Personally, you threaten with libel and slander. It's not what you do and then say, hey, let's go out for drinks, right? You know, it's a bad pickup line. They want this whole thing to fail. And you can see they have small numbers now, but they are trying their darndest to sway your. Now, folks, if you have this, I'm sorry. Your opioions. So you take your opioions, OPIOIONS, and you just stick them up your, you know what? Stay strong, TSR Army. Okay. So I am hoping again. I understand that TSR3 is the gift that keeps on giving. It's they're like a venereal disease at this point. Okay, and I'm not saying that in a literal sense. Well, some people might say it's a literal sense. I'm saying it figuratively. Now I know. I'm gonna have at least one angry voice popping up in the YouTube channel to tell me how wrong I am and how right TSR is. And listen, maybe their battle is the right battle. Maybe it is. Their tactics certainly aren't the right tactics. Okay. Their ability to, I don't know, step on their own private parts is second to none. More so than even Ken Whitman. And I really thought Ken was the be all and end all. I mean, Ken, I think your throne is going to be removed from you. Your title, Con Man Ken, is maybe no longer such a sure title for you. You may no longer hold that belt. You know, somebody else might be coming into your weight class, and it's certainly entertaining, if nothing else. So yes, kind of like crotch rot. TSR is the gift that keeps on coming back. And I don't know. Again, I wish they would just produce product. I don't know how. I'm trying hard to keep this episode without the f bombs. I think I've done. I think I've kept it without them so far. But how they can stir up so much shit in just over a year and still produce absolutely nothing is amazing. Amazing. All these loyal people, because they've got all these old school creators working for them. They don't. So really, what are we looking at? Whatever we're looking at, you're looking at on the screen. Because this if you're supporting TSR, this sloppy ass shit is what you're supporting. Okay? And maybe that's the reason why they haven't produced anything. Because they can't even make a press release or an update on their Indiegogo without. Oh, I guess we should. Before I sign off, let me just go through this again. So the Evil DM also asks, is at least one. All right, so we're going to count it as one grammatical error. Clarifaction, 2. Set clarifaction again, 3. The next sentence was actually probably pretty good. Oh yeah, there's also missing periods. So that's 4 and 5. When over, that means when TSR says the battle is over. All 6 and 7. How about that? Funds go back to the DHSM to build a Beatiful. That's 8. Memorial. That's 9. To the creators on the grounds of the Dungeon Hobby Shop Museum. Oh, and then Opioions or Opioions or whatever. 10. There's at least 10 grammatical mistakes in this one update. So, all right. So I don't want people saying, Tenkar's just a dick, man. He don't show the real stuff. No, they fixed it, man. They fixed it. All right, so hold on. I never say that I don't take care. And so, yes. The evil DM also asked TSR for clarification. One problem, it should be asked. Clarification, fixed, but still be a period there too. So it's still two problems, right? Clarification, things Indiegogo. 3 problems. The DHSM is selling items on this Indiegogo whereby all profits will go to the legal battles of TSR. That's fine. When over, that means when TSR says the battle is over, all left over. I'm gonna be generous. I'll just count that as 1 grammatical mistake. So that's 5. Beautiful memorial. All right, so somebody went through and they proofread this, and they took 10 grammatical and spelling mistakes and brought it down to 5. If you were playing baseball at the 50, you're playing 500 ball. You got half the problems. You left fucking half the problems. This is the business. This is the professional image that you give. Okay, and that's what it comes down to. This is what TSR thinks is a proper announcement. Okay, again, you can support who you want to support. Okay, but actually, without any due respect, if you say, well, Tenkar and other places, they don't reach out to TSR. TSR doesn't want to talk to anybody but Clownfish and the evil DM. They're not going to reach out to M-World, right? They're not going to talk to M-World. They're not going to talk to me. Oh, heck. Michael's gone silent since I said I will gladly talk to Justin if Justin were to just publicly apologize for threatening to take legal action against me. Groundless legal action, I might add. So, no. We go with what is released by TSR. And this is the shit that is released by TSR. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't think I could write a fictional character that would fit these parameters. And I never thought I would ever see anybody with more spelling and grammatical mistakes than Ken Whitman. So, I don't have a drink in front of me, but if I did, I would certainly toast Justin. Because, damn, dude, you've kept me entertained. I do appreciate that. And you keep my audience entertained. And I'm sure they appreciate that. But please, Justin, I beg of you, give me a few days without any stupidity from TSR so I can go on to, talk about literally more interesting and more important things, but certainly not as entertaining or as funny. You've certainly kept us going. I do appreciate that. So I got to thank you. All right, folks, on that note, we are still in the midst of the world of a pandemic. What does that literally mean? It means use your common sense. I'm not saying get vaxxed, don't get vaxxed. I'm not saying wear a mask, don't wear a mask. Those are all personal decisions that you have to talk to a medical professional that knows your history, your comorbidities or lack thereof, and come to a consensus. Be safe, be well, God bless, roll those dice, and God willing, I will be back again tomorrow. Remember, Tenkar's Tavern OSR Christmas is a huge new big dragon giveaway. There's an Arduino giveaway. There's PDFs. There's a gift certificate. There's something for everybody. Hey, even Justin can enter. Why not? The way he's got to have better luck there. All right, folks.